Welcome to Alarislabs. Alarislabs is a vendor of business support solutions for wholesale voice carriers. If your entire business or any part of your business deals with interconnecting to multiple voice service providers, then you are sure to understand the painful areas of this activity. Our main product, which we call inVoice, is well suited for wholesale voice transit operations, interconnect operations of fixed voice carriers, CLECs and ILECs, and interconnect operations of mobile carriers, including interconnect and roaming functions. Our products and services aim at helping you to automate the most problematic time and resource demanding operations, such as client and vendor agreement terms management, rate management, centralized billing and routing, rate plan analysis and generation, and many more. We help you to successfully fight the following challenges. First, many switches from different vendors are hard to manage. Our product brings the management of the network into one single place. It is common that a carrier, in operation for many years, has many voice-over IP and TDM switches purchased at different times. Due to different management interfaces for each of the switches, it is sometimes difficult for the carrier to handle all of them simultaneously. Our product brings both billing and routing of the switches into one single interface, which greatly simplifies the process of the network management. Furthermore, many everyday routine operations are time-consuming. Overall, voice business sales managers need to fulfill many operations in order to find or create opportunities to earn, discover new routes, and to avoid losing existing traffic. We've created a number of tools to automate these jobs. They are rate import, rate analysis, including offer and target analysis and generation, traffic forecasts, and rate plan creation. With these tools, the carrier decreases the number of needed personnel by almost half. We also have tools that simplify the life of technical people, a network operations center which provides instant reports that pinpoint problematic areas. Also, decreasing margins happens to be the most acute issue for the entire wholesale voice market. Several years ago, it was possible to earn 1 cent on each minute of transit. Today, it's not possible to earn at all. A transit company either needs to find unique routes to resell, try covering as many destinations as possible, or try processing as much traffic as possible, even if the margin for each call minute is extremely low. The problem comes when the company must process tons of traffic, routes, and rates to achieve significant results. This is impossible to do without automatic handling of routing policies and without automation of client and vendor relations. This is exactly what we bring to the table for you, the potential customer. Automation of rating procedures, invoicing and payments procedures, and routing control on all switches, including dynamic routing algorithms that even adjust itself to changing traffic conditions. Finally, increasing volumes. We still remember the times when one could start a wholesale voice business with 1 E1 switch capacity. Those days are now gone. Today, one needs to process hundreds of concurrent calls to barely keep the smallest business afloat, thousands of concurrent calls to feel at least safe, and tens of thousands of calls to earn reasonably significant amounts. This is a new challenge for the equipment that one uses. It needs to process larger volumes running on reasonable, cost-effective hardware, and to have the ability to scale up with no breaks in operation. Our product meets these requirements in full. You can start off with a single server and increase the capacity transparently as your traffic volumes grow, and this is done without service interruption. Now let's have a look at the overall benefits of our solution. First, the Oracle Enterprise Database. We've built the core logics and data processing mechanisms on top of the industry-standard Oracle Enterprise Database Engine. We also take advantage of the Oracle Enterprise Linux operating system to add to the throughput capacity of the solution. Also, with our memory-based real-time operations, we've transferred the response-sensitive real-time operations over to memory-based modules in order to avoid data processing delays related to hard disk drive-related latency. From one server to a cluster of servers, we've engineered the system to operate in both a single server and in a cluster setup. This provides you with transparent and seamless upgrade options. With a cloud computing optimized architecture, we've managed to optimize the solution architecture to support cloud computing installations. By this, we've managed to avoid well-known cloud computing technology drawbacks and allow you to shift your hardware capital expenditures to operational ones. Finally, let's have a look at the particular features of our invoice product. Feature number 1, rate import. From the point of view of the user, rate management and rate import in particular are the most commonly used features of a billing system. That's why we've made so much effort to make it convenient and fast. Here's a few key characteristics. First, it's omnivorous. No matter how the dial codes, destination names, or rate details are represented in the rate file from your partner, our rate import module will be able to semi-automatically parse any suggested rate format with ease. Second, it's intelligent. While importing new rates, we consider any representation of peak-off-peak rates, automatically determine rate types, and rate destination names. We also easily handle multiple billing increments within the same rate file and take into account time zone differences. Third, it's accurate. Apart from plain file parsing, the rate module provides for more than a dozen checks before the rate is actually imported. It detects syntax errors and pinpoints them. It warns about agreement terms violations, such as rate increase period violations, plus it correctly closes existing rates to avoid duplicates. If the new rate comes into effect in the past, re-rating procedures are automatically triggered. Also, it's user-friendly. The whole process is visualized, so you may control every stage of the rate import. Feature number 2, rate export. This tool is especially useful when you need to present your current rates to someone who does not have access to your system, for example, your clients. Additionally, when rates change, the tool automatically notifies the system owner and the affected customers about the event. Feature number 3, target and offer analysis and generation. If you're in the voice wholesale business, you are sure to deal with tons of offers and targets that your potential partners and clients give you for evaluation. This feature simplifies the whole process of third-party offer and target management. Now, you will be able to process new offers in a semi-automatic way. This tool will highlight potentially profitable destinations in the offered rate file, compare it with available prices from your existing vendors, calculate the estimated amount of traffic, and compute the extra margin the new vendor would have gained if it had been in routing for the last few days. This will easily give you an indication of how much traffic you have for the requested destination. Also, it is possible to get an instant view of the position of your new vendor in the general LCR and easily filter only the destinations where either the new supplier offers the best pricing or where it makes sense to negotiate the rates. And finally, you can now compare a vendor or client rate sheet with a manually selected list of products. For example, you can see how these new rates fit in with the price level of your system-wide customer products. Feature number 4, rate plan creation. This is a very useful tool for client rate plan management. Creating client rate plans has never been easier. The tool automatically calculates the base for the call cost from the real statistics of your traffic. This call cost base is used to create a customer rate plan by adding the desired margin, either a relative or fixed amount. The margin type and values can depend on the cost interval. For example, you can make it different for the cost intervals of 0 to 3 cents and 3 to 5 cents. Additionally, it is possible to schedule automatic client rate plan changes, say once a week, or according to the updated call cost base. This allows you to automatically adjust client rates if your suppliers have sent you an increase. But on the other hand, the system leaves you the option to keep current client rates unchanged as long as they are profitable, in order to increase the chances that customers will stay with you. Once defined, the rate plan creation logics runs without any user interference. It will notify the system owner and all of your clients about the rate changes after each new run. Feature number 5, real-time statistics. Are you tired of waiting dozens of minutes for the system to produce last 24-hour ASR and ACD reports for you? Now it takes only a few seconds for such a report to show up. We calculate the most wanted statistical layouts of the traffic immediately after the CDRs arrive in the database and store them in OLAP cubes. When you request a certain statistical report, ASR, ACD, margin, NER, etc., we don't have to calculate it. This is already in the database. We just present it to you. That's why it's so fast. Feature number 6, a report builder. This tool combines two very important applications. First, it gives you the ability to build custom reports based on any CDR field. Plus, you have the option of comparing quality and quantity characteristics of a group of CDRs for two given time intervals. For example, you can compare today's ASR with last week's ASR. Second, while running in the background according to a schedule, the report builder can be used as an automatic traffic monitoring and alerting mechanism. Feature number 7, CDR export and CDR reconciliation. If you come across a dispute with your traffic exchange partner, these two tools will become very valuable. You can either export CDRs from the database to present them to your partner, or upload your partner's CDRs and the tool will tell you exactly what discrepancy caused the dispute. Feature number 8, invoices and payments. No business is complete without collecting payments from your customers. Now you can easily automate this process. Not only can you automatically generate invoices, you can also control its delivery. You can also register incoming and outgoing payments and easily link them to any pending invoices. Feature number 9, financial reports. We supply you with the most widely used financial reports, including profit and loss statements, cash flow statements, and account statements. These three basic accounting reports give you the full picture of the financial side of your business. And feature number 10, routing. Imagine that you've had several switches on your network, all of them from different vendors. This is because your network was not built in one day, but grew little by little over time. And now you can control all of your switches from one central place. The Alarislabs invoice routing interface. In a word, the system is able to control routing decisions on any reasonable number of underlying VoIP and TDM switches. Our routing module has the following features. Automated positive margin control. Let mathematical algorithms do the business for you. Generic rules for all clients, so there's no need to create new rules for new clients. Self-sufficiency, so there's no need for human interaction. An ability to automatically maintain service level agreements, plus the ability to easily combine dynamic and static routing schemes. Well, that's all for now. We just took you through a general overview of the invoice business support solution. Thank you for being with us during this presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to visit our website at www.alarislabs.com or contact us at sales@alarislabs.com.